Alright guys, today we're going to be doing a review on the Gerber Bear Grylls Compact Scout Knife. But first of all, let's talk about Bear Grylls and his involvement in making the Scout Knife. So Bear Grylls had his own show, Man vs. Wild, and during the shooting of that show he collaborated with Gerber, and together they made a whole bunch of tools. They made knives, and they also made a few survival kits. And since Bear Grylls is a scout instructor, he decided to make his own scout knife series, and this is mainly targeted obviously towards the scouts, anyone who's under 18, any smaller size people, or children. And the reason this was made, the main idea behind the Compact Scout, is that you would use this knife when you lose your scout knife. But not only is this a backup of that knife, it could obviously also be a backup of your fixed blade knife, any other folding knife that you would have with you that you end up losing. But it's not only a backup for a lost knife, but it's also perfect if you have a job which you have to do that requires a smaller blade knife. So the things you could do with this is it's not limited. It's great for outdoors, and it's also for urban environments as well, as in the wilderness and urban environments. So many uses for this, which you would need a smaller knife for, is carving out anything out of wood, carving tips on a spear, carving tips on a bow and arrow, an arrow, or shaving tinder off of wood to make fire. And also you could use this to tie in front of spears to make a spear. Other thing is slingshots. I use this a lot for slingshots because the area in the middle still keeps bark. Even if you could get all of the outside, the middle part still gets bark, and you can't remove that with a big knife. It's almost impossible to get the bark out with a big knife. So I would use this knife to get all the bark out, which I won't be able to get out with a larger knife. And for urban environments, you would use this for box opening, you would use this for package opening, you would use this as a letter opener, and many other craft jobs, and also cutting zip ties or anything you could think of. And it's small, it could easily fit into your pocket. It has a little lanyard hole, which is great because you could tie it to your keys. And also it's great on the legal aspect, because in some areas the law is that your blade must be 3 inches or less, and this is perfect for that because the blade is less than 3 inches. Okay, so now let's talk about the knife itself and its specifications. It's 5.8 inches overall, it's 3.3 inches when it's closed, and the blade is 2.5 inches. And the overall weight of the knife is 27 grams. The blade is made from high carbon stainless steel. It's not made from 440 stainless steel. It came sharp. The blade came sharp right out of the box, and I've been using this knife for over a year, and it's still very sharp. So I'd have to say that the blade is very durable. It's partially serrated, as you can see over here. The back of the blade has a little grip area, so you can support the blade while you're doing any carving or any precision job. And it has a finger groove right over here. And the lock back for the knife is right here. All you have to do is press the button and close it. Okay, now just to end off the video, I'd have to say that it's a good knife for jobs which require a smaller blade. It's a good backup knife. It's not a cheaply made knife. It's good quality. It's going to last you a long time, and it's good for urban environments or everyday usage, and it's great for the outdoors as well.